gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think you be talking about, we should've called the truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Back in the booth.
And someone's water, someone's other love. My mother was so sad. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrong, don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone ends up looking like me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
7 o'clock.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Austin Riley at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Safe. He beats it out and reaches on the strikeout. Man at first. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Strike two. This one in the air right field. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That one hit to right. Castellanos on his horse. Squeezes it. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Rojas on the move, brings it in, and that is that. Here's the shortstop at the play. Trey Turner. The pitch.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Bryce Harper.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Sale, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Turner on at first, nobody out. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And Harper down on strikes. And now it's Alec Bohm. In the air, right side. And that is a foul ball. One down, Phillies down a run. Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down and there's two gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and one in scoring position. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Wheeler back to work. Fought off foul. Wheeler, a righty. The throws with power. More than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And it's even up.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact,
oh, look at this. Nicely done for the out. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Kepler hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Harris racing after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one down. Now batting Max Kepler. Swings through that one. 0-1. One out, bases empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kelnick snags it for the second out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is new inning getting started. Here's Profar now. Profar gets a piece there. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. On the ground, Harper. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here is Austin Riley. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Stop. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And next for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. This is Bryson Stott. Tap to first. Olson. And he takes it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And that one fouled off. Oh, he gloves it. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner at the plate. First pitch, not close. Rojas, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's too low. And the count is 2-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have.
Runner takes off. And that's fouled off. 2-1 now.
3-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And now a full count.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Roll to short, could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Boom. In the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one not close. And the count is 1-1. And that skips into dirt.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Schwarber swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Harris makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Fly to left his first time. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
2 balls, no strikes.
This one in the dirt. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a base hit knocks in a run. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Max Kepler at the plate. That one pulled foul. And Sale deals. And that is out of play. Two outs. Up and in, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fastball for a strike at 95. Kepler pulls that one down. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Albies in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Now he steps off to reset. Hauls it in for the out. Now here is Drake Baldwin. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he held up. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Rojas makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom four. Now here is JT Realmuto. Slider clips the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And there's a foul ball. Stop. Stands at third with one gone in the inning. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball. Fly ball down the line, and it falls. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on.
And he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Boom. And he'll be safe at first. Stepping in, Jared Kellner. And that one pulled foul. Kellner goes 6'1", 25 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest
stop to second, throw to first, but he beat it. So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Turner for 1, and that's 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So Harper stands in. Sale back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Here's the 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here comes Alec Bohm. That one ripped left field. See you later. So he goes yard to left. It's 5-2. Schwarber in the box again. Takes a strike. That one inside. And 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And that's in the dirt. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a ball. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Now he breaks his bat. Flips it, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Austin Riley. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. The other way. Kepler takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Castellanos puts it away for the out. 2 away. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 2 in this one. Not close with that one. 1-0.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Nice grab. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Just misses with that one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down. And now it is JT Realmuto. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Righty delivers. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Harris makes the grab for the second out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And he hits a ground ball right side. All these. No play. That's an infield single. Johan Rojas will hit next. 1 for 2. the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here is Ozzie Albies. Up to hit.
Number 46.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds. Here's Orlando Arcia. In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second, safe there. At the plate, Jared Kelenic. Base knock center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you
hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily, and they hold the runner at third. Potential tying run 90 feet away now. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. He'll do it himself. They limit the damage. Bottom of the inning, down the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Into the second deck it goes, and they boost their lead. It's 6-4. Digging in, Alec Bohm. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. He swings and fouls one off. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. high bounce over the fence for an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Schwarber over at second, 1 down. And a foul ball.
2-1.
In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. The 2-1. That clips the corner.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Up the middle, and it gets by him. In comes the run from third, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Double play ball to second. They get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And a base hit. Caught in a rundown now. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Albies in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Lunges, got it. The relay throw. So digging in, Drake Baldwin. 0 for 3 in this one. This to center field. Marsh running hard. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw home. It's offline, and he scores.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 3. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Kepler giving chase. Can't reach it. It finds the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run scores all the way from first. And it's a 1-run game. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying runs aboard. Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. That one not close. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. And they limit. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Line drive. Albies over to first in time. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Riley has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Well, clearly that one just got away from him. Everything was going so well in this inning, and we'll see if he can get back into the strike zone here.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Profar pulls it in on the run. All set to start. The ninth in this one. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. In the air out to center. He's under it. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Here's Matt Olson. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. Fouled off left side. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. One-run game here today.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. Did some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. What classy taking my coat from me. I blast dope it. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seeds. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why Step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working, your tribe a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags, a hot picker. She gon' keep a sticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why your company, my sugar. Tastes like you only come around for me.
Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Vientos to first. Close play against the speedy runner. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Senga, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And that one hammered. Nimmo running hard to get it. Pulls it down, and there are two away. Two down, bases empty. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And now 2-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
0-1's the count.
And strike two. Bohm leads off first with two down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it...
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. The relay to the plate, and he's out at the dish. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. In the dirt. In the dirt, but kept close. And the pitch.
Ball 3.
Stop. They get the force, and that's the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, here's Nicholas Castellanos. Senga, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. Senga back to work. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Gone! Max Kepler at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. That
One
misses
ball,
the zone, and the count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's JT Realmuto.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike two.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97.
What do you got?
As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Bryce. Stop. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Here's the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo, long run into the gap. And there's two away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Realmuto runs. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Squirts away a little bit. Here's a 1-1. That one is upstairs. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Lindor throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here's Jesse Winker. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. That's strike
One
two.
ball, two strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Two outs, base is empty. And that one cutting but missing down low. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. On to the third inning, and now the shortstop. Trey Turner. down the line. And that's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
Harper runs. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in.
Runner goes again. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. And there's two down. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. And he chases a high fastball there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Throw over to first. Harper's back on a dive. Yoan. Harper runs. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. So two down. Now Nick Castellanos. That's to third, and it goes just foul. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Base knock right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Castellanos headed for third.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Just missed. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. As we go to the last of the third, Jeff McNeil stands in. Kepler on the move towards the line. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground. And now it's Jose Siri. That one ripped. Kepler, long run on his horse. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Nimmo ranging after it. He's got it. And there's one down. JT Realmuto steps in.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And a base hit right there. So a man at first. This is Bryson Stott. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Move to first, and he's back in there. Real Muto over at first with one away. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Real Muto runs. Hit in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner goes again. Out to center. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go, bottom four. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And there's a strike.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And there's the strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Got him. 2 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. On a line, base hit. Throws to second. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they tag him out. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner on the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Turner, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2014. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Flying around third is Turner. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Harper now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Steps on first for the out. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Inside, just missed. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first in time. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. So 2 away with nobody on. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Ball,
misses inside, and it's 1-0. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th.
1-1.
Pitch
That's
misses
ball
there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Jesse Winker. Wheeler back to work. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a chance for Francisco Alvarez. And no one can get there. Winker on his way to third. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Well struck left field. Marsh running hard. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. Runner from third comes across. It's 5-1. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Francisco Lindor takes it deep. It's 5-3. Soto, the next to hit, takes outside. A little bit high. Now 2-0. Wheeler, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they
whips it to first. They get the top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Matt. Max Kepler. And ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. The 2-1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And it's 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here comes Real Muto. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Nope, that's a
the
ball.
next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Bryson Stott. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo running hard to get it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Castellanos makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Late swing fouled off. The Phils leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a little high. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Fastball is outside. And out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Turner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 down, bases empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Right side. Toss to Alonso. Harper retired. Bottom of the 7th. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Off the mark there. 1-0.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something. And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Winker tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kepler makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. One down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. In the dirt, nice pick.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Out there to center, Marsh coming on. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the
runner on the move. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Siri tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the move again. Out of line, out towards center. Marsh makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We go to the eighth, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Diaz back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball one there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
On the ground, 2-ball. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. There's the strike up high, 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2 is the count.
Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Bohm, the lead runner out at second. Schwarber on at first with nobody out. Double steal and a sac bunt here. Vientos zips it across, and Castellanos is out. Max Kepler now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 4. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Headed for the plate. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Real Muto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Yo.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short, Lindor. Slings it across, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here is Francisco Lindor. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Strahm has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
And now it's Juan Soto. Strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Now this is in the air
Oh
down
shit,
the
am I
line.
gonna be able to get to that?
Kepler makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Alonso stands in now, looks at that one inside. Hit hard on the ground.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Turner with the throw to first. Third out. And we're back. Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. Just missed.
1-0.
Oh damn, I wasn't even paying attention again.
Out to short. Lindor on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
All right.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swings and misses, and one down below the zone. Marsh checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That's ripped.
Good hit, boy.
Base hit. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. And that clips the inside corner. Marsh leads off first with one away. Swing and a ball
rolled it.
lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in. So bottom of the ninth, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike one.
He went.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. The 1-1.
Bro, I couldn't even finish the pitch. Holy moly.
And that squirts through.
Okay, I'm finna lock in. Finna lock in.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field. Castellanos takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So up next for New York, Jesse Winker. Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
Oh my God, bad throw.
Safe at second, and that was not close. One out, the runner at second. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
So you dropped that
It's
bit.
never fun to get to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
All right.
The extra bases coming home. He will score.
Oh, I thought you missed the ball.
Simply with a double, his second of the day.
I ain't scoring again, but fuck that. I am locking. You know what?
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That one fouled off. Alvarez stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner takes off for third. This one
True.
takes away from Real Muto. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Strom is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board.
Hit the hay.